Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my coffee time with God today. Just hot water. Well, today's passage is from Exodus 16, the story of the Israelites grumbling in the wilderness for food. They accuse of Moses of leading them into the desert to starve them to death. They would have rather die in Egypt with a full stomach. Isn't that something how their old life under Pharaoh began to look better than their new life under Yahweh or our God? They could only remember sitting around the pots of meat and having all the bread they want. How often do we grumble, longing for the days in Egypt when we could eat whatever we want and as much as we want? And how often are we deceived in the midst of the trying times, thinking that life under Pharaoh would be better? God does not leave his children to starve to death in the desert. He hears their grumbling and tells Moses that they will have both bread and meat to eat. Yahweh will rain down bread from heaven every morning and serve poultry, quail, in the evenings. Yahweh provides. He is not limited by the desert condition. What strikes me about these tests is that their issues do not require huge leaps of faith, but discipline, daily and weekly acts of trust. Sometimes faith is a leap, like when we commit our whole selves, past, present, and future to God. But here in the desert of hunger and provision, faith is a discipline. It is the discipline of gathering enough and only enough. The discipline of trusting God for tomorrow's bread, the discipline of resting, is the discipline of abiding by God's word in the blessedness of God's provision. The goal of the provision and testing is that Israel might know that Yahweh is their God, and that they might behold God's glory. The provision and testing are for the sake of relationship. God provides tests in order to create a covenant people who knows his glory, who feeds on his word, and who are God-centered in their identity. Today, what discipline of trust are you practicing in your daily life and your daily needs? If you found this content helpful, please help me smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on my channel. God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.